That's you, right?
Probably. That was Spagnola, that's me.
We'll
Oh,
check.
yeah. Yep. Wait, what are you on? Oh, okay.
I'll go first.
Alright, let's do it. Hi, everybody. We're definitely live now. Definitely, maybe.
Definitely, maybe.
Oh, right. I wasn't looking at myself, realizing that. This is odd. Why do I feel like the camera's pointing just at me, but like...
Is it zoomed in on...
This is strange. No. Whatever. It looks like the camera should be only on me, but it's getting him too.
Whatever.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Maximum Live, the new show that's happening. One episode. It should be on your channel if we're calling it that.
It's just so us.
Okay. Oh, good. Maximum Live is also on Facebook. If you want to go check it out vertical, you can see. It's like you can see what's happening from here up, which is very exciting. You're getting the full view, behind the scenes, above the scenes on Facebook. You go vertical on Facebook.
Should I not?
I don't know. Horizontal on Facebook is something too. I just saw my own hands in this live stream. Can you this?
Goo!
I know. If you see it in person, it's deeper than it looks when you guys can see. He's the first person I sent a picture to.
Gosh, Spags, what happened to your hands?
I know. Well, I work out, so... This is the first time it's happened to me. I never thought it would. I've seen this happen, like, in the CrossFit documentary is when I saw it. Just, like, pouring blood out of hands. When people doing pull-ups, or, like, things hanging on the bar. Did
you start this with Hey Best Pally?
Hey Best Pally? No, Hey Best Pally! We're live! Actually, I usually do Hey Livestream Pally. I'm so sorry. He's saying that because all of you in the chat are like, Hey Pally. I'm sorry. They know that they're my best pally. I don't have to say it.
It's a 50,000 way tie.
Top one in the room right now.
Best human pally.
All right.
So, happy Tuesday.
Oh yeah, he's got the chat here too. Like you need it slightly closer.
Well, I couldn't see. Oh, okay, that's
it. Is the same thing.
I'm looking at your chat right now.
He's got
Never fear.
Max is here in the chat room.
Camo looks so much better this time.
Camo.
Camera.
Oh, what was? Oh, when I was. Is it when I was with who did I do it with last? Oh, I was thinking that was Brittany last, but you were at that one too. But no, it was my drummer.
It's a live stream all-star.
He is veteran. Maximum Live too. This could be something upgrade.
Welcome, Mark. Glad you can make it. Thanks, Colin.
Oh, Colin's a sweetie. He's also a veteran. He's been on more times than you. In the chat. Matt Conway, he's another one. EDC. Oh, people can tag you in the chat. See, it catches me when I'm live streaming, but I never have mentioned it. Like, you can say my name, I guess. You acting kind of shady and calling me baby.
While I sit and train.
Say my name, say my name.
That's an early Beyonce, right?
Yeah, well, I was going to say, it's not Beyonce. It was all four of them, but I guess she was in it too. It was Destiny's Child when it was four of them, and then the other one got lost, and then... What, is Kelly?
I mean,
what?
No, I'm sorry. I fucked that up.
Nah.
There was Nas.
It's one of the Backstreet Boys. What are you doing?
I'm trying to watch it. Okay, good. It's playing.
Alright, Sparrow likes your beard.
Thanks, Sparrow. You grow your own beard. It's pretty... I would highly recommend it.
I've been working on it for at least 2... Oh! He's got like a barber's chair. Me too. Alright, so we're supposed to be doing a Q&A. I thought maybe we should do like Fear Pong, but we don't have it. It would have taken a lot of work, I know.
A lot of prep.
Yeah. We saw a video online that was like, you were playing Pong and you could either drink the drink or do the truth or dare that was underneath the cup.
So under each cup was a dare.
Yeah.
And if somebody hits the cup,
it was
you
a
can
dare.
either keep the cup if you do the dare, or you can drink the cup.
You either drink or do the dare. Which I would always do the dare because I would rather do anything than drink something that's had a gross floor ball in it. I've never played Pong before. Do you know this? I feel like I've told you.
You've told me that. I mean, you can play with water.
Yeah, I've shot a ball, but I've never like played the game of Pong. Like really had that experience of like what it is to. In
college, I was always like, "Oh, whatever, dude. We're watching it off." But the other day, I was like, I mean, I'm taking a ball that's been on the floor with like cat hair and like feet hair.
My
and all
feet
that.
have been on the sidewalk that have been on the sidewalk with other feet that have been on the sidewalk with dog crap that have been touching your ball.
Yeah.
Dog crap. You were drinking dog crap, is what I'm getting at. There was a hepatitis outbreak at a college because of this.
Was it really?
Yeah.
What college?
I know. I don't remember because I bring this up all the time, and I should know.
One of
But there
those
was
chump colleges, right?
one of those chump colleges with bad hygiene. All right. So you guys tweeted us questions, I believe. Did you guys see Twitter before this? Because it was like 45 minutes ago that I was like, by the way, I shouldn't do this.
That's what she said.
I get
You heard of
distracted.
Twitter? Yeah.
Yeah.
But
actually,
do you
doesn't
know
know
how to
about
fix those, by the way? There's two ways. One is that you can just fill them in with super glue.
That
Yeah.
sounds not bio-correct.
Nope. It's gross, but that's what people do.
Well, if you're in like the middle of a CrossFit competition, that like matters.
A lot of crew people talk about their big bad blisters. Because, you know, people who row crew
Oh,
are the
crew, I
toughest
thought you
people
meant-
on the face of the earth.
I'd like a shoot. I
Just
thought you
ask
meant
them.
like we're
Oh, no. not
doing
like
a music video and the crew is
the
like...
casting crew.
Yeah.
No, people who row crew are the toughest people on the face of the earth. Just ask them.
Got it.
But they talk about rowing and they get these blisters all the time.
Hmm.
And they told
Yeah,
me
that's got to be out of control.
the one guy told me he literally just takes super glue and like squirts it onto his hand, literally like fills in the circle because you have like a
There's like a divot in there.
yeah,
Well, like, yeah, there's a shelf
it's gross.
where I tried to cut all of the dead skin off. And then I was like, I have a chunk of my own flesh right now. I almost didn't want to throw it out. I should have talked about this on Snapchat.
What are you gonna fucking like put it
Right.
around your neck like a necklace?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I could auction it off for charity. I could maybe try tasting it. Let's get into weirdness. Forget about...
Goo.
We just did a podcast for him, which is dope, by the way. Go watch it. It's called...
the Max Bang.
There we go. And we drank coffee and just chatted up. And so now I'm in this zone of just, like, riffing. So maybe we won't answer questions. But I've heard so food needs to be broken down by your body and be bioavailable is the term for it, right? When you're eating people, it's already broken down
Hold on.
to be people. So, like, human flesh is really bioavailable for other humans, and it's like superfood.
That's
Not that I would ever eat it.
gross.
A little. A lot. Very lot, yes. Obviously. If you take the moral thing out of it, how do you feel about it? If you're
I
eating
thought- wasn't
food
that
of
a
someone
thing
that wanted you to eat them.
I thought there was a thing that like human meat made you go crazy.
I think that was like... no, I'm pretty sure that's a cultural thing that was developed by humans so humans
So we
wouldn't
wouldn't eat
eat
each
other
other.
humans. Yeah. Which is fair. That makes sense. I appreciate that.
I don't know. I don't know. Even if it was forgetting the moral thing, I think mentally I don't know if I would be able to.
Yeah.
do
This
it.
thing, like, talked and had, like,
Steak.
emotions and
I guess Bill.
goals. Bill had goals.
Yeah.
I'm eating Bill.
And I saw what he was eating. He was eating like sloppy
Oh,
joes
yeah.
all the time.
I would eat
Gross.
someone who's super healthy. I could list, like, the very few people on this earth
I
that
don't
would.
eat meat.
Yeah.
It's so gross.
I want my people to have eaten no soy. Soy's bad. Oh, I just want to call out Surya right now, who's saying that he's inspired to continue playing music. That's awesome. Percussion, sax, clarinet, flute. Wow.
That is cool.
It's coming for me. Good for you. I'm
You
happy
play
to hear
all of
yeah.
those motherfuckers. Can you play the
Clearly
clarinet?
because
No.
of me. No, I can't. He's got me beat. Flute?
Do you do
That's
any
a-
wind instruments?
I do now. I taught myself the
Sax?
sax
Is that it? Was
That's
that your
it.
first?
because everything else I played I would sing with, and so the saxophone I can't
Right.
sing and perform. Which is
I'm
fine.
surprised you never had that one man, one person band apparatus.
With a drum
The
and then
drum
like
in
a
the
cymbal,
beginning,
and then I'm like
fucking
walking
harmonica
around.
over
And
here,
like, tambourine between my legs.
Yeah, exactly.
I basically do that anyway. But no, there's nothing cooler than that. I should probably just do it.
Video idea: making one of those, but it's not. You're not walking. You're on a bicycle.
Ooh!
So you have like bike horns, and when you
Yeah.
ride the bike, it's the boom, boom, boom. You know,
Right,
you'd have to do
so
it on
it all
the
just like a
beat.
steady beat. So, yeah, how do I vary anything if it's just to the
Well, because you can ride
Da-da.
with no,
da-da-da, da-da-da? Maybe it's like I have control by how fast I go.
and you could like switch sticks or whatever. You know how they do those little switches.
Any engineers out there, I gotta build something. Get
Yeah.
me up.
Yeah,
Let's do
quit
this.
wasting your time with like like anti-cancer things, or saving the world, or
Yeah.
better running cars with
No,
less
no, no.
exhaust.
We
What
don't
we
need that.
need is a one-gal bicycle band
So I can entertain people
down this.
just 30 seconds at a
Unless
time.
I-
Here she comes!
Ah, there she
And then it goes, and it sounds out of tune because of the Doppler effect. That is a joke for smart people. Anybody else? Alright. I thought it was good. Okay, Sienna Stewart's saying, answer Twitter questions, haha. Alright, fine. I shall.
And
Well,
the
yes.
implication is answer Twitter questions, haha. No, but seriously.
Yeah, no, shut up, guys. Or is it that, like, whatever she said on Twitter is...
It's fire.
Yeah. Alright. We are starting... I don't see, now I feel bad because I'm going to start from the top. Let me scroll down to see who said stuff first. And we'll go from... These are everyone responding to my comments about... I tweeted something about not liking receipts. How do you feel about when people ask you for a receipt?
A receipt?
Mm-hmm.
What am I giving people that they need a receipt for?
When you buy
After
something,
night
they're
of
like, do you
sex?
want a receipt? Oh, do you give out sex receipts? No, one hand job.
And then like that,
Okay.
I hate receipts.
Oh, we go.
They're so incredibly useless.
Yeah. My dad saves them all, and I feel bad that I don't because he told me to.
Well, I think I think the idea of a receipt is a record of your transaction,
Yeah.
right? So if you use cash, you need a receipt as a record. But if you use a credit card,
Well,
I
you trust
thought-
the credit card company. Yeah.
yes and no. I mean, what else am I going to do? Not.
Yeah. Waste your life looking at receipts. My dad looks at all the receipts that go with the bill and makes sure they all match up every month.
That's wild.
I know. I don't know
And
why he
it's
had time
wild
to raise me.
And it's wild because like I know I've been mischarged for stuff.
Right. But, like, it's not worth it.
Like I've been double charged at the bar before, and I call and they're like, "Oh yeah, sorry, we'll take that off right now." I'm like, "Well, hold on, does this happen all the time?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, all the time." And then you're like, "Oh, okay, great."
How much have I missed? Ugh.
Hate it.
It's dangerous. All right, I've got the first question. Guess who it's from? Sienna Stewart.
Better be good, no pressure.
She was the first one to ask, too. Will Max ever go back to the sleeved life?
Oh, the sleeved life.
And then Natalie Maxwell was like, Max with sleeves. By the way, if you married Natalie Maxwell and took her name, because obviously you should, because women are great,
Naturally.
you would be Max Maxwell.
That's pretty good. Actually, a friend of mine.
Max Maxwell.
Hi, Max Maxwell. And they're like, "Sure, pal. Fuck you." I'm like, no, seriously.
Took
I'll
my
just
wife's
name-
name.
No, what we'll do is marry her, knock her up, have a son,
Mhm.
obviously.
Yeah. Middle name Max.
Middle name Max, and first name is really
Really? Max Maxwell.
Go fuck yourself.
Kind of great. So, will you? I'm living the no sleeve life right now too.
Yeah, I don't know what that means because no sleeves life, it doesn't apply. It doesn't make any sense. No sleeves is just I wear whatever's comfortable all the time, and it happens to be no sleeves.
So she's just basically asking if you're going to die or not. Like, will you stop breathing?
I guess the question is, what will you be dressed in your coffin when you're dead? And the answer is, I will be cremated. So go fuck yourself. Again, blouses.
He's fire even after he dies.
You don't wear sleeves. You probably wear less sleeves than I do.
Really?
Because you half the time you're wearing a sports bra.
Yeah, I just don't wear shirts.
So I don't know, how am I supposed to compete with that? That's insane. Just like tape on my nipples. I'm like, hey guys, no shirt, no shoes. Is that the house work?
Oh no, we got another one from Sienna Stewart. Why does it take 15 minutes to cook a minute rice?
Does
Well,
it?
it's not 1 minute rice. I don't know. We don't eat carbs.
The way you cook your rice is you take a piece of steak and 4 minutes on the side, and then you're done. You're welcome. That's like the best way to give the best way to give a hand job
With a receipt.
with your mouth.
Great, solid. Notes taken.
With a receipt. And then be like, just bring this to the girl at the front. That'll do it.
I like your writing up sound. That's impressive. I can't roll my tongue. That's why.
Must have flunked Spanish class. And also dating
That's the
girls
closest I can
class.
get. Oh yeah, or what? Girls are into Spanish. All right, name your favorite person in Naugatuck, Connecticut. Naugatuck, Connecticut. I'm gonna say, go out on a limb here and say it's David. How do you say his last name?
Roy.
David Roy. R-O-A-I.
Rax.
Is it David?
Dave.
Is that where you're from,
What's
David?
up, Dave?
David asked us our favorite person. Unless you're from there or you know anybody there, I think that's what he was.
Here's what
for.
sucks about Connecticut, since you asked. Connecticut stopped selling
Hometown
alcohol
of Megan Trainor. What?
At 9 p.m.
Oh yes, that's awesome.
It's not awesome.
It's so cool.
How fucking annoying it is.
I love. Okay, well, this is another rant that I'll go on. I love putting more limits on alcohol. I love when it's hard to get. It wasn't like sneaking around to get drunk underage. Not that I ever would, but that sounds fun. That like you just waltz into a liquor store and there's a cop there and like, here you go, sir, have this booze, no effort. Look, drinking went up 300% during Prohibition. Speakeasies were so fun, I'm sure. Like, alcohol is a blast. Forbidden fruits make everything cooler. The harder it is to get, the cooler.
Fine.
I'm saying, bring back Prohibition. It's gonna my shows will be so valuable.
Do you know how many times it would be 9:15 and I'd be like, "Hey, let's go." Damn it! And then I'd have to drive up to Massachusetts, which was like 20 minutes away because of where I was in Connecticut. And then there was a liquor store right over the border because they knew what they were doing. They were preying on moron Connecticut idiots like me.
15
and I'd drive up to Connecticut and be like, "Hello, Fran, how's it going?" And she'd be like, "Hi, Maxie, did you forget your PS again?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." And that's exactly what happened. It happened like every other week, and it was so annoying. And then,
how do you not just buy enough beer then? Well,
because you buy beer on a Thursday, and then by Friday or Saturday you're out. You have to go back, because you never know what's going to happen.
You might have to shoot a video about beer, which we're doing after this, by the way. That's why I'm at Max's house, so look for that coming soon on my channel.
That's called a tease.
Is it?
Just
and
it's like a YouTube link. it's a post-it note.
Oh yeah! I'm totally gonna get my URL tattooed on my boobs. All right, David's got another question. Well, it's more about your shirts. What's Max do with the sleeves of regular shirts that people buy in? You could donate to various organizations that would cut up and wear sleeve mats. Weave sleeve mats. Great.
Weaving's a good idea. I do a lot of headbands.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I use a lot of them for carpentry rags. Like when you build shit, you'd be surprised how much you need a rag.
Yeah, that's true. But it's always sleeves.
It's always sleeves. They're not good for slingshots, which is something that I thought, but it's not that good. And they're not good for
door stops.
Slingshots or door stops. So I don't know. Donate them to.
Sometimes I'll cut and wear it.
Double it around as a wristband.
Yeah, and just be like,
it's like a sweater.
Well, I was doing it more as a fashion statement.
Oh.
I don't sweat, so. If you could drink, this is from Brewery Tour Guy. I really like this question. He seems awesome. If you could only drink one beer forever, what would it be?
Brewery Tour Guy sounds like a cool dude.
Yeah.
Is it a dude?
Well, guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
not to
or it's not a. What are you saying? Is it a brand? He's in Chicago.
Naturally.
Oh, his name is @Daver. Dave Roher. Different than Dave Roy. Dave Roher.
It's the Dave cast here.
Yeah, right? By the way,
we should kick out to Chicago and
thank you for blowing it that way. He just burped. It was like a stomach one, too. I heard it travel from there all the way up. Yeah, let's go hang out with Brewery Tour Guy.
We should go to Chicago and do a brewery tour. Those are tough because you get hammered.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to spit it out. Oh, that's fine. Not that I would. Come on.
Favorite one? What is the question? One beer for the rest of your life?
Yeah, that's it. You got one beer. So where do you go? Is it taste or is it drinkability? Oh, you definitely want to be able to play Pong in Power Hours with it, right? I don't know about Pong. I don't do that.
Really tough.
Actually, it's not tough because I just went through it. Analytically, I'd have to get something drinkable. Even though I want it to be like a thick chocolatey stout, I would miss that. But I gotta say something like Miller Lite.
Yeah, I might go platinum.
BLPs. That's smart.
It's a good liquor.
It's high in alcohol too. Yeah, that's a good trade-off. High in alcohol, it's got more flavor than a light beer, but it's a light beer.
But it knocks you out pretty quick.
There we go. We answered that pretty easily.
I wonder why there's not a Miller Life Platinum or a Coors.
Apparently, BLP is not doing well. I don't know why they're
really.
Well, they're still making it, but why wouldn't anybody copy it immediately?
Yeah.
Because
they all copy everything they do anyway.
Exactly, and I buy it. I love it. I just have one here. If I seem a little loose, it's because of that.
I was reading this thing. The #1 selling adjective about a beer.
Drink.
Cold.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but whatever. I can make
remember
when Coors Light was selling we're the coldest beer around. It's like
shipped cold.
What? What does that mean? Just throw it in the fridge.
And it had those thing where it says cold, and it would switch so it turned blue whenever it was cold, and then they had a thing where right underneath it. Then they added the very cold.
Yeah, I remember that too. Not fucking around.
So you can see when it turned blue, it was cold, and when the bottom one turned, they would both turn blue at the same time. It was some BS. My goodness. Oh, Megan's watching us on her big TV. Look, that's her giant head.
Cool.
I know. I agree too. How cute. All right, Matt Conway. Love that guy. Who's your favorite cartoon character? No question. Bugs Bunny. How long is that?
Cartoon character.
Cartoon character. Bugs Bunny, without a doubt. That is me incarnated as a bunny and a drawing. At least that's what I try to live as. Just like a snarky a-hole.
Mm-hmm. From Brooklyn.
Who's my... Yeah, it's weird.
He's got that weird accent.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Yeah, that is odd. Also, who's my Elmer Fudd, if I'm Bugs Bunny? No, actually, I want to know who's my Marvin the Martian, or Daffy. So I just learned this about Marvin because I'm recently obsessed with him. He was supposed to be the opposite of Daffy Duck and Elmer Fudd and all of Yosemite Sam. They're all these foils to Bugs Bunny that are just so incompetent and just screw ups, and they threaten, but they're not actually a threat because they're just going to bumble it and ruin it themselves. And now Marvin the Martian is an actual threat because he has an actual weapon. He's super smart and he's going to take down Earth. So they sort of built him to be a real threatening nemesis versus Daffy Duck, who's just a screw up. So I'm just curious who those people are in my life.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's a lot of thought into something that when you're watching,
you're just this is for kids. No, and you go back and watch. There are cultural references in the same way that when you watch a Pixar movie, they're in jokes for the adults.
Yeah,
happens in Looney Tunes too, and they reference all these old actors that I don't know. But I'm sure it was funny at the time. Shout out to John Lasardi, who says, I love you, Allie. Love you too. I don't know why they caught my eye. George says to burn your beard. Matt Conway says BLPs will fuck you up. Yeah. Swearing in my live stream.
I'm not supposed to do that. I've been swearing this whole time.
Oh, motherfucker. Were you? No, it's weird because when I do, I subconsciously try not to, and then I read that, and it hit me that I swore. It doesn't matter. I talk about alcohol all the time. What's the age limit for swearing?
13.
I remember sitting in the back of the bus going to school and thinking the kids are swearing, we're gonna get in trouble, we shouldn't be doing that.
These kids are swearing, oh my god, this was bad, guys.
Well, you take your retainer out before
Did you ride the bus?
Yeah, I did.
Tough guy. Well, I rode the bus. Not a lot of people did.
Oh, I thought you were going to be my mom drove me, or you walked, or...
Kindergarten through 6th grade, I rode the bus, and then we started carpooling with my friend.
Oh, my brother would drive me.
My friend just drove me every single day. My parents would drive once a month, and that's pretty awesome.
When my brother got his license, that was pretty
But the bus I remember the bus being mayhem. Just because it was a bunch of kids, no supervision whatsoever, everyone in a moving vehicle. Every once in a while, you go over a bump or something, and then boom, 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 boom. And
how is that allowed?
And there's no seatbelts. Are there seatbelts on your bus?
Some of them have. I feel like I've been on ones that have them, but it's not like you use them anyway. And it's not illegal, right? It's illegal to not wear a seatbelt in a car.
You're just in a bench. It's not even
bus. What are the alcohol rules for a bus? You're in a limo, you're allowed to drink in the back. I think
Well,
it's like the
we
divider.
rented a bus for people can rent like
Oh,
party
yeah,
buses,
party buses.
right? So I think if you're a bus driver, you have to have this like a separate little section where there's no alcohol.
Yeah.
There's a Rasta
Well, whatever.
bus.
That's in the back of my hatchback.
Yeah, exactly. You just, I'm imagining like in my car,
Just put a curtain
you're like,
in
all right, I'm
my
gonna have a couple of
Prius.
drinks, and you like get into my trunk with like a 6-pack, and I'm like, where'd Spags go? Oh, she's in my trunk getting hammered.
It's actually pretty roomy back there. I've been living it for a while. I would like to say hello to a fan from Argentina, Eduardo.
Oh, Argentina.
By the way, when I leaned back, it color balanced. We looked blue up until then, yeah. No, so let's see if we can get it to, yeah.
Yeah, we're blue
as fuck. Wait, go back.
We're Smurfy right now.
Look, yeah, then it like figures out our skin tone. This is what we really look like, guys. He loves flexing on my chest. John Sullivan swore at age 8 for the first time.
Big tough guy. My mom I learned how to swear by being in the backseat of my car, my parents driving, and my dad, someone would mildly annoy my dad in the car, and he would just unload, blah, blah, blah. But my mom used to say, instead of swearing, she would say, oh, sugar jets. Or she'd say like those cute words that aren't swears, but it's just it's a
cheese and rice.
Yeah, exactly.
Cute. All right, we got another question. They know that my first job was doing acting in a commercial. We should reenact it, by the way. I should show you. I want to do a reenactment of it. I was pretty darn young, and it's terrible. They all made fun of me for it horrendously. I brought it up like on a live stream, and they found it somehow. It was on YouTube.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's terrifying what's out there. I made a joking reference to a burp montage of me.
You said that to me.
How bad would it be
I
if
watched
there's a
all
burp
of it.
montage, and then someone's like, you mean this? And I'm like,
Oh, it already existed? Like, someone didn't make it after you said that?
no, I, like, joked about it, and then she was like, no, it exists. Here it
That's
is.
so awesome.
Really good stuff.
I was thoroughly impressed with it. I think I brought it up to some of my friends. Okay, so they know what my first job was. They want to know what yours was. This is from Gabby Jordan. Thanks, Gabby.
First job ever?
Yeah, first thing you got paid to do. Writing the receipts.
I mean, I don't know, babysit my cousins, or like, do you know what I mean? I was getting paid, but it was my aunts and uncles.
Yeah.
It's not a real job.
Okay, so then what was, like, the government knew about it, not under the table from your fam?
I worked in a sandwich short order cook place. I was like a lunch guy.
Okay.
So they'd say, hey, we need 15 turkey sandwiches.
You'd cook it or you'd serve it?
Both. I would make it and then wrap it up to go.
Okay.
And they wouldn't, it was, if it
It
was...
was like Subway, or were you actually cooking?
It was both. So
Ah.
I was the sandwich guy for a while, which is exactly like Subway. But then they also did like the hot. So if you wanted like a breakfast burrito, or like a steak and cheese or whatever, I would do that with those, those two spatulas and ding, ding, ding. You do all this stuff like that.
You did a job at Benihana.
I got busted because I kept eating. I kept just eating food while I was doing it. Because the way we'd have it was a loaf of bread, right, and it's curved at the ends, and so for style purposes, we would cut the ends in diagonals, so like make it look like a piece of really pretty. And so then I would take the ends and make like mini sandwiches for myself, which was delicious.
Sliders.
But then after a while, like instead of cutting like the loaf of bread's like here, and you're supposed to cut it like that, I just kept like it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden instead of this big sandwich, it kept getting like the customer would get a sandwich like this big. And they'd be like,
for style purposes.
Yeah, for beauty, for art. And so then, they busted me on that. But that was fun. But it sucked because it was a beach town, and so Monday through Thursday it would be slow, and you'd just be sitting there. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there'd be a line of like 200 people around the door by 9:30 a.m. because they want to get their sandwiches for the day and then go sit on the beach. And so they, you'd be sitting there and they'd be like 0 to, we need, 67 sandwiches, go, and you're like, oh, okay.
Chaos. So you're very fast at sandwich making, or did you lose it? It was like a muscle.
It definitely was a muscle. And my first day was a Sunday of like not Memorial Day, but some like big holiday where you just got slammed. And I didn't know what any sandwiches were, and they were.
It's like a mixed drink. You gotta.
Yeah, it was brutal. It wasn't like turkey and Swiss. They'd call it like the Life House, you know, and so I have to like look at the thing and be like,
Yeah.
oh, fucking what's it like? That was tough.
Oh, so George takes it back, by the way. He was joking about you burning your beard off. You should leave it.
A lot of beard envy floating around usually.
Here, for sure. Why do you think I have this sad mess on top? I'm just trying to...
I've been trying to tan my neck. See how pale my neck is like right here?
But I mean, why? No one sees it anyway, so what does it matter?
I have to wear a tie this weekend. Going to a going to a formal thing. The best thing is I don't need to tie my ties anymore.
Yeah.
Like the tie knot, it's supposed to be here. It's like
who cares? If you have a bow tie on, you can't show it off. Oh yeah,
you
had that problem at New Year's because you were wearing a bow tie.
And nobody knew.
Yeah.
Nobody had any idea.
Your glitter beard was in the way. All right, we got another question from Ethan, who's watching right now.
Ethan,
what's up, buddy? What are your favorite movies? Easy.
Ever?
Yeah. What's like your top one?
Top one, Usual Suspects. That's a good movie. Fifth Element's up there. Ace Ventura's up there.
You know, your girlfriend has never watched it.
I know, she hasn't seen. She doesn't like Star Wars. Like, but it's not even because she doesn't like it, because she doesn't know what it is.
It's true.
And you know what's really shitty is that my girlfriend has seen so few movies that I just say straight up movie lines to her, and she thinks I'm hilarious. But then she'll start like watching movies. She'll be like, Hold on. Did they steal that from Max? Did they go back in time and make a movie?
Speaking of Back in Time, that's my favorite movie.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the Future.
Oh,
2. I never knew that it was made, like, I thought they planned out making 3 of them and then shot the first one. No. They shot the first one and then were like, oh, this went well. Like, every other fucking sequel, and then shot the rest of them.
That was fantastic.
Yeah. Which, I mean, whatever. I still think the second one's really good. I mean, they're all really good. I like the second one the best.
The third one the one with the train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's like desert mostly.
Yeah.
The second one, I don't know, it just sort of like blew my mind that I was like, but all this stuff keeps coming back. I like learned what a callback was, I guess, and I got very excited at a very young age.
The whole movie's a callback.
Yeah. They invented the callback. That's the only movie that I own, like, on DVD physically. I don't have anyone to play it now. This laptop doesn't even have a disc thing.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'd do it.
I had a lot of VHS movies that I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah?
Like, I had Remember the Titans on VHS, and I loved it. But I think part of it is that you only have, like, 3 VHS or DVDs or whatever, so you just play it over and over again before then Netflix and HBO go, and all that stuff came along, and then you can watch whatever you want.
Which is actually kind of hard, right? Then you get decision paralysis, which is where there are too many options and you just don't do anything. You're better off going to an ice cream store that has... I feel like I always end up teaching stuff on my live stream. These people know.
I know about it, yeah. When I set up my t-shirt store, they had like 500 options, and I kept being like, this is too many, this makes no sense. And then...
If you go to an ice cream store that has chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, you will leave more satisfied with your purchase than if you have a bunch of options, because you're always like, what if I'm regretting whatever. You're like, no, I love vanilla. This is great. I'm having some vanilla ice cream, and you're happier.
Swirl. I was a big swirl guy.
Yeah. Ooh, see, I only like swirl because the chocolate is crappier and makes the vanilla taste better. Why not just get vanilla?
We used to get those like the tubs from the grocery store that had chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry, and I would eat all the strawberry and then just like, thanks, I'm done.
Neapolitan. What's the green? Oh no, wait. There's. Yeah. Okay.
Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry.
Yeah.
There's other tries you could get. There's like mint chocolate chip.
Mint was ruined for me. Hey guys, turn off this live stream if you ever want to eat mint chocolate chip ice cream again. I'll give you time because you'll never unthink this. You're just having toothpaste for dessert. Yeah.
That's not bad. Your teeth are getting clean.
It's not like you're having something enjoyable now. It's like, yeah, you keep thinking about like this is toothpaste. Ruined. Well, on that note,
this is nice. What about all those dudes who are drinking Listerine instead of vodka? That's their choice.
Is that a thing? Oh, we went blue again. There we go. Ho!
This is where we're happy.
I love that my computer knows what white balance is, but just like does it. Do people really drink Listerine to get drunk?
I think homeless people drink Listerine and cough syrup to get drunk.
Oh, I do know about the cough syrup's like big in the rap game, if you will.
Scissor.
Yeah.
I never understood that because it just puts me to sleep.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever drank cough syrup actually. Drank cough drops.
You drink cough drops.
3-based. Heat them up on a spoon.
Yeah, bro. You're getting real rowdy. Got some Tums, got some Listerine.
Oh, Liv just said chewing gum of mint chocolate ice cream. That's gonna ruin it for me even more. Thanks, Liv Roger.
There's a chewing gum?
No, but like mint ice cream is like it's chewing gum. It's not.
Yeah, maybe. Yes,
Come on, chocolate with chocolate chunks in it though, so that's better.
Chocolate.
Gabby's first job was working at an ice cream shop. We're going full circle. First job talking about ice cream, all in one.
When I had that sandwich shop, I applied for the ice cream store. They didn't hire me.
Really?
It's because I wasn't a pretty blonde girl, which I found out later.
What was it? Abercrombie? I feel like.
Which is fine, honestly. Like if you want to have sexist hires, whatever. But it's for an ice cream place, and none of them had the forearm strength.
Yeah, that's what you need.
To fucking scoop. Hold on. You got blue.
Do you know how Hooters gets away with it?
Yeah, they're models.
Yeah,
they're,
it's an audition. It's not
yeah, they're not. What the fuck is that sound?
A bird?
Maybe a dog. Can you hear that? Earth?
Internet. Alright, this has been a 40-minute us just BSing.
40 minutes?
Yeah. I had a good time. Did you guys enjoy this? I said when Brittany came on that I was going to have more guests, so let me know if you like this. If you do, once this video goes live and I actually post it, it'll upload, and then you can leave a comment that will stay as opposed to in the chat right now. So leave a comment on the posted video if you're into having more guests, if you want to see Max back, if you want to see more YouTubers, if you want us to play Fear Pong next.
God, that's terrifying.
It'll be great. Alright, cool. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sure I'll be back. I have a Tuesday show now, so thanks for coming at the normal time.
That's
what she said. Rights receipt.
It was like 2, or she's like, actually it was 0. You're like, oh no!
Liv and Sienna said it sounds like a bird, so yeah, they can hear it too. Alright guys, this has been awesome. Wait, I'm going to end it the way that you said that I was supposed to start it or whatever with my thing, right? You do it with me?
I can't do it.
You drummed in there though, that was good.